Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to FSB Racing Friday night. Winston Cup Series from Richmond International Raceway tonight. I'm your host, Sean Reap, with no Milt Minter Jr. tonight. He is off visiting family. So I'll be flying solo as we go short tracking here, finishing up round 3 of our mini short track season. Round 7 overall on season 43. Slim Jim Gately's had a solid point lead to this point, and starting from second tonight at a short track, that's going to help his cause there as he tries to pull away from the rest of this field. And we do have some short track aces in the mix showing up. Haven't seen him much this season. Haven't seen Jim Christopherson in the 40 starting 7th. Haven't seen Ken Shea in the number 91. Always a threat. Any short track, anytime. Always look for Ken Shea to go to the front. But on the pole, Mark de Rocket DeSenza. He's had some rough luck this season in all series. Looking to bounce back from some of that. We're going to get a good run for the Wrangler Jeans machine. And we promise he will not be leaning out the window to clean his windshield tonight. This was the site where Dale Earnhart did that. So, Pops Markison, 5th in the number 99. 99? 99? Good start there for Pops in the Scotch Blue Ford. Dave Owens, Jason Dulford, Dan Jones. Look at all these qualifying times, how close they were through the top 6 before it starts to really fall off there. You see I'm in there twice, so there should be 16 cars total, starting around this 3/4 mile D-shaped track. It's a very fast short track. Got Mama Gately checking in, cheering for Slim Jim. You know it, and there he is on the outside pole with his teammate. The Rocket descends it to the inside. Chris Beckman inside row 2 there. Got a battle of the jeans on the inside row. Levi's versus Wrangler.
Drivers,
I guess I gotta get to my pick, and there's really only one driver to pick when you get to a short track, and that's Ken Shea. Never bet against Ken Shea on a short track. Coming fresh off the Truck Series win last night at Walt Disney. It's the FSB pace car leading him out for the formation lap. It'll be 160 laps here tonight. Again, around this classic, well-lit 3/4 mile short track. Pace car's off. Mark DeSenza has the green, and we're underway. Turn 1, very sweeping entry. Braking while turning. Very easy to get the car light there. As he pops Markison's right. Oh, we have the big one on the backstretch in lap 1, turn 2. Not the way these guys are looking to start the night as the caution flag waves here on lap 1. Rick Johnson, the 52 car. Another one we haven't seen a lot of tonight. Looks like he got a piece of that, but he's making the start here. Just winding back here to get a view of what happened. Alright, we know that the 99 was at the epicenter, so let's just start from there and see what we can see. He's letting Rick... Oh, he just got a little... Okay, yeah, he got a little bound up there, and wow, chain reaction. Jason Dulfer got a huge piece of that.
It's too bad the 63 has been running really good lately.
Yep.
Yeah, it really has.
Both of him and I went tandem into the wall front.
Yeah,
first.
Let's get the helicopter view of that.
They're banging all different sides and corners.
Oh, I see. He got propelled Yeah, and you got hit all over the place there, Dan.
Yeah. Don't think it's going to be worth continuing.
Well, give it a shot. I mean, it is a short track. It's a pretty fast short track, so some aero can have an effect, but... So I see your left side door is banged in. See if we can find 63 here. See how he looks.
I think I protected him from all the people that piled in afterwards.
Yeah, he took a hard shot to the rear end from the 86 there coming into that. And... For a second I thought I was offline.
What was
yeah,
the
he's
initial
got a little
cause?
bent. It looks like he
Okay.
just, yeah, 99 got a little bound up and that just accordioned back. All these cars involved, making their pit stops, getting some repairs, hoping to continue. We'll watch as they service Jason Dulfer's car there. See how long it takes them to fix that damage.
I had a 31-second hit, so
So yeah, good 15 seconds of damage repair there. And Dulfer is down and away, so 63 soldiers on. Because he's gotta keep racking up those points as much as he can.
yeah. What place is he in? Second now?
I believe he's in second behind Slam. Let me get that up, maybe.
Where's
Those are
the Milt Jr. today?
Milty is off visiting his mom.
Oh, that's right. That's good.
Yeah, so we hope they have a good visit there.
Get some good food in him, I bet.
Best part about visiting mom, right?
Yep, cookies
Absolutely.
and milk, peanut butter and fresh bread, maybe.
Yeah, Jason Dulfer is 6 points back of Slim Jim
Wow.
entering the night. Rick Castle 25 back, Ryan Johnson 30 back in fourth. You're 34 back in fifth, Dan.
Oh wow. Oh, hang in here then.
Yeah, that's old school. That's 1988, and that's Richmond, and we're back to green here on lap 7 of 160. Senza still has your lead. Fast car is stuck at the back now, like the 40 of Jim Christopherson. You see here battling Kevin Mays, DJ Sorrentino. We've settled down into a line up front. Mark DeSenza, Slim Jim Gately, Chris Beckman, Ken Shea, Rick Castle, your top 5, all forming a train there. A little bit of space back to Ryan Johnson in 6th. Rick Johnson working his way up despite getting a little piece of that, although he's 3 seconds back. I lost a lot of time on that restart somehow. Probably had to work his way through some slower cars, but you see that orange car just ahead of Christopherson on the right side of the screen. Here, I'll go and focus on him. That's the Husqvarna Tools Monte Carlo. Rick Johnson, the Co-Goat, many-time Pro Cup champion. Not sure if he's ever captured a Friday night championship. I'd have to check the history books in the FSB forum on that. It's turning into a battle, too, between the 52 and the 40, and it looks like Rick might just let him go. Indeed he does. He just, either he's off a little bit on speed because of that contact, or he's just saving something. Christopherson continues to be on the move. .669. Nice. Seconds back for the 40. Got a lot of ground to make up if they don't catch a caution. Dan, what's the fuel mileage showing for you here tonight?
I'm showing we got 47 laps to go.
47. So probably go about 50 laps a tank, give or take. This is conceivably a two-stop race from this point on. That might just be the strategy that Rick Johnson is trying to formulate right now. He knows it's pointless to try and run those guys down from 5 seconds back.
He
So you
seems
might as
to
well
do
try
that quite well sometimes. So.
Yeah, set yourself up for the long run. If you're in danger of getting lapped, then you just, you've got a little something left. You put it down. You keep yourself on the lead lap. If you catch a caution, you catch a caution. And if you don't, well, see how it plays out. Meanwhile, your top five continue to run under a blanket here. Nobody budging, nobody making a mistake. That's what it's going to take for these guys to pounce on each other. They're also evenly matched. It's a short track, but they're running it like a super speedway right now.
Yeah, might as well pull ahead of everybody else, right?
Slim wants to just have a good finish. Last week, heartbreak with blown motor at Martinsville. Track he had to consider an opportunity going in. See, Ryan Johnson has fallen into the clutches of Jim Christopherson. 40 car looking to pass the 59 and move himself into the top 6. And in fact, Christopherson has dug into his overall deficit to the leaders. He was about 5 seconds back after he made that pass on Rick, but now he's clawed about 0.6 back, so he might be the fastest car on the track right now. Can confirm, fastest lap of the night has been turned by Jim Christopherson. 22.404. Leaders are currently running 22.6s, 22.7s. So he's on the move. Jason Dolfer currently sitting 10th, having made 3 pit stops to repair damage. Top off. Dave Allen's retired from that accident, it appears. Didn't catch that in the recap. 115, short night. Tough break there again for Dave Ellens. And our leaders are coming up on lap traffic here. The 31 of Brad Otto and the Wolfpack Racing entry. Verstappen has had to slow down to work his way around Ryan Johnson. Rick Johnson looks to try and follow him through, but he's content to just ride on his bumper right now, and it looks like Ryan will just let him go as well.
Ryan can be in the saving mode.
He could be as well. If anybody's going to play on a long strategy, it's Johnson and Johnson back there, Rick and Ryan. No relation. Well, Dan, you remember when we first got here, there were like 5 Johnsons running on Friday night. It was like Rock Ridge out there.
Yeah, we were going for 6th and 7th place. It's just the Johnsons seem to know how to race.
Haven't seen Isaac in a while. Hope he's doing well, but he's off doing the real race car thing. As meanwhile, some Jim Gately has taken the lead here for the last couple laps with Ken Shea behind him. And Chris Beckman slipped by as well as Mark DeSenza gets shuffled to the back of this particular group. Rip Castle now working on him, so maybe he just used up a little bit, trying to hang on to that lead. Sometimes you just get out of line, the train eats you up too. We got the Jammin' J fan club out in full force. Christy and Ryan Jerick. Hate to tell you that Jay got caught up in the lap 1, turn 1 accident, but he's hanging in there. Currently showing P10. Running right with our in-race reporter, Dan Jones, actually. There you go. There's Dan with a mirror full of Jammin' J.
Yeah, he's been there. He's, getting nervous.
Oh, Mark DeSenza.
Blew up.
DeSenza, something's happened to the 3 car as he's pulled to the inside.
Hopefully he speed oil all over the track so we get that yellow we need.
I'll figure out here what happened exactly to Mark DeSenza. Riding on board here.
He's disconnected.
Oh, that car sounds down on power. I think he was shifting and he lost fourth gear on the front stretch.
Oh,
If you
bummer.
shift, it's usually in 3 and 4 to try and turn a little tighter there. And right as he hit where the shift point was going to be, his motor went silent. I think that was a lost transmission right there. Just says retired, but I'm pretty sure that was a transmission failure. We had an engine failure last week, a transmission failure this week. The checkered flag racing engineers got to be worried now with Slim up there in the lead. Pony Express, we have buried many a transmission man for such transgressions too.
Yeah, they're buried in your backyard, right?
Oh no, it's your backyard. Gotta cross the border if they want to look for him. Meanwhile, Slim Jim has held the lead, but the 91 of Ken Shea, ever present, knocking on the door. I'd say in the next 20 laps or so.
21, yep.
Yeah, we're going to see those pit stops start happening. That happens a lot quicker than 21 sounds because, again, this is a short track. Talking about 23-second laps around here. You get around here almost 3 times a minute. Put a minute 9 to minute 12 seconds. The other battle on the track right now is that still that 5th and 6th place battle. Christopherson, Rick Johnson, they find themselves 5 seconds back of the lead here. They had clawed some of it back and then give it right back up. Oh my goodness, look what the cat dragged in. Joe Sharam is in our chat. Well, get your butt on the track, mutt. Rick Johnson wants a spot, and Christopherson will not fight him. So, move the 52 car up to P5. Whoa, they were close down the backstretch, though. Looked like Jim was trying to stick his nose back up on the right side, and the Cogoat was having nothing of it. That front 5 that was under a blanket is spread out with just these two staying hooked up. Slim Jim and Ken Shea. Chris Beckman holding on tight. Second and 1.2 seconds back. Rick Castle is faded even further back to 2.337. The leaders continue to pull away from 5th and 6th place. All these pit stops. I mean,
15.
even if they're going for the distance, yeah. So in 15, that'll get you to lap 63-ish.
Got to make it go under, pit at 99. Then you got, like you said, got to make it last.
Yeah.
50 laps.
Because we took the restart about lap
150 laps tonight, right?
7 or 8. Let's just say that it was 100 and...
Oh, yeah, we pitted right, so yeah.
Oh, these guys up front didn't pit that, though.
No,
Because
they
there's only
didn't.
been that one caution, right?
Yep.
The guys up front did not pit to top off. So they want to go 2 stops to go 160. Where do they want to go? They want to go 50... About 54 laps. 53, 54. So they can make it. You can all make it at this point. So those guys further back, like Rick Johnson, Jim Christopherson, they want to be the first ones in to still be able to be within the window. They want to get the new tires first if they can help it. Meanwhile, Rick Castle seems to have reeled Chris Beckman back in. Chris had pulled over a second ahead and is now into the clutches of the third place points man. We are in the window I expect to see them in, though. Who's going to run it
Right
dry?
tires yellow.
Yeah.
31 pitting.
Yeah,
Who's our
31's
first one?
always the first to pit. Even when it doesn't make sense, he's the first one to pit. Yeah, you can see those cars. The tires are getting greasy for everyone there as Slim Jim continues to try and hold Shea off. And he's going to let him go. Slim doesn't want to risk smacking the car up, trying to fight for just some laps led tonight. He's got the big picture in mind. So who among the lead cars is going to be the first to pit, though? I am really surprised. I expected someone to have made the move by now. The high risk, high reward maneuver for sure. You're banking on there not being a caution in between now and everybody running out of fuel.
Goober just came on, and I projected laps 5,
Mm-hmm.
and Goober just came on.
Yep, that sounds about right. So
Christopherson
who will make the move? Christopherson, Highwayman, first to make the move. Oh, it was Ryan Johnson as well. And Brad Otto is on pit road, but flying down it. I think he's retiring.
He picked himself up a black. Ryan Johnson.
Yeah, Brad Otto definitely got a black for that, too. Yeah, there's Ryan Johnson continuing down pit road. Already saw Jim Christopherson came in. He were right here on lap 60. He was going... Actually, that works out nicely. He's going about 50-50-50. Being that he was one of the cars that pitted after the lap 1 accident. They pull straight up onto the track. That was kind of bold. You know, Rick Castle has gotten around Chris Beckman. Moved the 124 up to 3rd. Slim Jim to the pits. Rick Castle follows him in. It looks like Rick Johnson does as well. This is going to pretty much force Ken Shea's hand. And here comes the 91 Super B. Oh no! Slim overshot his pit. Had to back up. That's going to cost him precious seconds. Ken Shea does the same thing. Ken Shea did the same thing, and he's boxed in, and Pops is having problems behind him. So it was almost, oh man. See how much Ken Shea had to work to get out of there. It was almost a disaster for Slim Jim. That's turned into a golden opportunity. But no, Ken Shea still comes out ahead. And Ken's just going to let him go. Ken doesn't like to lead the early part of the run. And Jason Dulfer stayed out. He picked up a lap lead. That's good, sound strategy there for the 63. He'll probably cycle back to 10th. Probably won't lose a lap from this. And but he gets himself a bonus point. That could be crucial, especially if anything happens to Slim, like we saw last week. It's extra points you could possibly gain on him. And the 63 is down and away. And we'll see where he remerges here. On the backstretch. And here come the leaders. And 92 Kevin May is up in the wall, but should not be a problem. Yeah, so wow, staying out that all that extra time. See, Jason's looking at his rear view mirror, and here comes Slim. So he's got to try and hang on, or at the very best, try and follow these guys and catch a lucky dog down the line. Kevin Mays brings a 92 car down pit road. '59 Ryan Johnson, currently showing 7th. He pitted right in the middle of that sequence. Seems to have lost some ground in the process, though. Rick Johnson cycled back to 6th. Stofferson managed to gain about 2 seconds on the leaders by being the first one to the pits. See what the Highwayman can do with that. It's just inevitable at this point. Jason Dulfer gonna have to move over, let these leaders go, and become the next car 1 lap down here in 8th place. Gotta watch behind him there. DJ Sorrentino, the 86 car, that is now 4th position. Chris Beckman got back in touch with these leaders through the cycle. I didn't see which lap in the sequence he pitted in, but he is back within the sniffing distance at 1.5 seconds back in the 41 car. Coming up on halfway in 5 laps here. Very clean race since that initial lap 1 caution. That's pretty typical for short track racing here on Friday night. Usually get our cautions up front and then long green flag runs, green flag pit stops, fuel strategy, tire strategy. Appears everybody got through without penalties on that round of stops too, other than the obvious penalties for the 31. I don't see anybody who was running in the top 10 who has suddenly fallen out of it. This is one of the stock tracks, a track that came with the game back in 2003. So they're known to be a little more lenient on the pit penalties than some of the add-on tracks that third parties have made for it. Not entirely sure why, but there's always that little extra you can get away with here at the stock tracks. We come to the halfway point. Slim Jim, your leader, Ken Shea, is just singing Me and My Shadow there behind him. Take a tour through this field here as things have settled back down for this second fuel and tire run of the night.
Showing 39 laps to go for gas.
It's about what I would expect. It'll get you, yep, that'll get you down to another 50 lap window to finish. Chris Beckman, the Wrangle Machines machine, currently sitting in 3rd place. Jason Dulfer, first car lap down. Then the 124, Rick Castle, Jack Daniels, Tennessee Honey, Monte Carlo. Having a good run there. Sitting in 4th place. Stofferson made up some ground. The 40 car, the Highwayman, the Western Auto Chevrolet. He made up some ground on the pit cycle, but he's given it right back. And in fact, he's fallen into the clutches of the 52. Rick Johnson looking to reacquire that position as they go by the lap car of DJ Sorrentino, currently shown in the 9th spot, 1 lap down, 2nd car lap down. Iron Race reporter Dan. Oh wait, nope, there's the 99 of Pops Margerson, 2 laps down. Then we get back to 00 Dan and the James Bond Lumina.
Yeah, the villains got to me tonight, and yeah, beat up my car real bad.
Well, it's hanging in there. It's tough. It's got all those Q branch reinforcements, and currently shown in the 10th spot, 1 lap down, last car on the 1 lap down lap. Behind him, Kevin Mays, 3 laps down in the 92. Off the ticker because I didn't set the whole thing up tonight. We got the 43 of God, why did I forget his name suddenly? Richie. Is he in the Donald Ritchie? The problem is when I see Rick Bisconer's cars, all I can think of is Rick Bisconer, and I can't make the name out. So he's running our old friend Rick Bisconer's car. You know, Rick moved out to the sticks with bad internet, but we hope to hear from him again sometime soon. Maybe someone run him a better tin can and strings out there. We can get Rick Bisconer back online.
Yeah, he's fun to race, that guy.
Donald Ritchie is shown in the 13th spot and is 5 laps down. retirees, the 31, the 3, and the 115. So Brad Otto, Mark DeSenza, and Dave Ellens have all taken their cars back to the garage area and left to live to fight another day. Ryan Johnson, 7th place, on the verge of going a lap down here. That's your series admin.
Nothing like having a good car and getting lapped.
Yeah, he's sitting there in 7th spot, but his teammate is coming for him. Meanwhile, it looks like Rick Johnson has moved up. As you saw the little arrows there on the ticker, Rick Johnson has made the move to get around the 40 of the highwayman, Jim Christopherson.
Don't hit that apron.
Haven't seen a lot of Rick Johnson this season. I think he's been out playing with his band. Rick's a drummer in a working band there in Southeast Pennsylvania or Maryland, something like that. He doesn't post a lot on Facebook, but I see when his band posts and tags him in it, so. And meanwhile, the lead has gone back to Ken Shea. Slim Jim lets him go as they're running down, again, the 59 car. And this is how the previous run played out. Slim Jim dominated the first half. And then my voice cracked unexpectedly. And then Ken Shea took the lead.
Showing 28 laps.
Yep, that jives with the math I was doing. So I'm looking for cars to start pitting with about 55, 54 to go. That's going to be when your window opens up. This one is fixing to be a barn burner, folks. As we have been on the air for 47 minutes, and we're already thinking about the final pit stop. And despite your struggles with the damaged car, you're looking a whole lot better than I did Tuesday out here. I was probably too tired to be trying to drive this track, to be honest. I could not keep it between the walls hardly.
Oh, 92 just about got into me.
Yikes.
I know.
There
At least I got somebody to race.
Well, we're getting to the end of those tires, as you noted. You're on the about 2/3 of the way through them. And it starts getting greasy. It starts slipping and sliding. This car wasn't driving well to begin with, being multiple laps down. There's the poor, lonely, bored FSB pace car. Sorry, not sorry. Just sitting there, watching the race like the rest of us. And Ken Shea has started to put a little distance between himself and Slim Jim Gately. And Rick Castle is doing the opposite with Chris Beckman as he's starting to reel him in. We're about to have a battle here for 3rd place. Rick Castle just continues to get better week after week, and here he is nipping on Chris's heels. He's got something figured out at this really tough short track at Richmond, Virginia. Go overhead and watch Ken Shea's line. takes around here. See the big bent front stretch. And it's just a sweeping arc down to extremely late apex in 2. All the while the car's getting lighter and lighter as you're turning and slowing at the same time. And the opposite in 3, you get it down quick and take the run off. Makes it look so smooth, but I can tell you that car is on the edge all the way, especially this part right here. Car gets so light through here. And he's just silky smooth, corner after corner. Webb! Oh my goodness, I just noticed Webb checking in the chat. Good to see Steve Weber. Our Chicken Run admin emeritus. But good to see you checking in, man. We miss you too and hope you're back soon. Alright, we are inside the window, so we're going to start looking for cars to pit soon. In fact, my pick for that is going to be right there. Well, it's Pops Marguson appears to be the first one, but he's 2 laps down. Here, the 40 of Christopherson. I think that's going to be your first taker among the lead lap cars. Also, I think if Slim wants to try and do something with Ken Shea, he might as well try to seriously undercut him, but it also might not work because, you know, Ken might just wait until Slim pits to make his move. That gap is getting bigger, 1.9 seconds now. Yeah, something's gone away. The handling's gone away on Slim's car. He's now 2 seconds back of Ken Shea. Just those tires must be just about done on the 23 Slim Jim machine. Lap 110 will be 50 to go next time by. Again, that window's open and the 40 car, Jim Christopherson slid and T-boned the wall. The engine has expired, no yellow flag, but that is going to end the night for the Highwayman. Oh, strategy gone wrong. Now, those who didn't see that happen, just saw his pit message, they might then take it as their cue to come in, so we'll keep an eye out, see who comes in next. But that's going to be terminal for the chances of Jim Christopherson tonight.
Feel sorry for his luck, but I'm up 1 position.
There you go. That's points right there. That's points for you. That's points for Jason Dulfer, especially in this points chase, trying to mitigate his loss to Slim here in short track season.
This is how Sean picks up championships. Just hangs in even though he's got a crap car.
Oh yeah, when there's points on the table.
Best.
If there's points on the table, you don't give them up. That's for sure. If you're points racing. Oh, I forgot what we got here. We had those long 22, 26 race seasons. And especially in those super speedway championships, the early ones I picked up, like just sticking out a bad race over that long of a season in super speedway racing could make all the difference, you know. What it was like 5 months down the line. Meanwhile, 41 of Chris Beckman has made his pit stop, so there's your answer among the lead lap cars other than Christopherson. And that has brought Rick Johnson to bear on the 124 of Rick Castle, the Rick and Rick show, though the Mac door is going into turn 3. Rick hangs on to it. Castle, that is. Little short track rubbing there. No harm, no foul, no blood. But you gotta figure Slim. Man, Slim is really running this one out. I'm wondering if maybe he wants as short a run as possible, knowing that he's faster than Ken in the short runs. And here it comes, 23, Slim Jim, the pit road on lap 117 of 160. And Rick Johnson getting his service as well. He's down and away. 52 and 23 have completed their
52.
52 completed side. And Slim overshoots again. Oh, that is just brutal. Here comes the 91. Aggressive pit
Ryan
entry.
Johnson going in.
10-4, Ryan Johnson pitting from 1 lap down in 4th spot. Rick Castle should inherit the lead here. Slim Jim's service is done. He's down and away. Costly overshoot, and again for the 91. Everybody's overshooting their pits tonight.
I did have my guys go over and put a little oil on their pit stall.
These pit stops brought to you by Crisco, apparently. There was a Crisco car in this time frame. I think Lake Speed was driving it. Well, you see, Ken Shea, despite that bobble, will maintain a substantial lead over Slim Jim. It appears Rick Johnson's the big winner in this cycle, as he is right on Slim's bumper. We'll see where it all sorts out to. Chris Beckman, okay, at least initially Chris Beckman is going to cycle out to 2nd. Rick Castle's out there getting himself some bonus points right now.
He just went pit.
All right, so that'll bring him in. That leaves Jason Dulfer out there to again. I mean, he already picked up his bonus point. If I was Jason, I would have put it in the window. He's gonna, in the big picture here, he's gonna end up giving up another lap, I think. Unless he's just trying to catch a caution. Okay. That's always a possibility. Catch a caution and then everybody comes in for tires. But he is no match for Ken Shea on freshies. Here he comes. Scoring takes a little while to update. Okay, so Jason Dulfer did get credit for that lap. Look at Ken Shea. Minus 0.087. He was almost there. Yeah, Chris Beckman up to 3rd. Slim Jim Gately up to 4th. 4 seconds. 3.5 really. Back of Chris Beckman. That pit stop was an absolute disaster for Slim. But he's still going to have a good points night. Just bring that car home. Top 5. All those laps led. He's going to gain numerous points here on Jason when it's all said and done. I think Jay's going to end up cycling back to about 9th, possibly 10th when this all plays out. Right now, Jammin' Jay has made his bed. He's going to have to lie in it. I think he is going to run that thing until it won't run anymore, hoping to catch a caution so he can get track position. Oh no! He's been turned. He is the caution. Maybe.
No caution.
No caution. Wow. Jay was pitting that lap. He got run over right in front of Slim Jim, right in front of Rick Johnson. Somehow no caution.
Wow.
And that is just going to extend the lead even further for Chris Beckman, Ken Shea. That was a serious brown pants moment for everyone involved, especially Slim Jim here. Yeah, this isn't even showing an Alt 6 when I go looking for it. Alright, so we'll go on board Slim Jim and watch this thing unfold. See, just ahead of him, there's Jammin' Jay, the 63, trying to pull it into pit. He gets a little help from behind. 86 is stopped on the track. I think he got a piece of him. Watch it from on board the 52 car. Rick Johnson. Wow. I don't think Rick hit anything. Somehow, Jason Dolfer still only... I did say he was going to lose another lap, but he didn't fall as far back as I thought. He's just going to be the first car 2 laps down in a second here. In terms of the laps led tonight, right now Slim Jim Gately has the lead of 53 to Ken Shea's 49, but that is obviously going to go to Ken Shea in the end. So at this point, Slim's going to pick up 4 points over Jay. But Dolfer is managing to mitigate the loss here. Hanging on there. Within 5 spots of Slim. And when I get to a track like this against a competitor like Slim, I look at it that way. You know, where can I mitigate the loss? You know, where give up as few points as possible.
As a team owner, I say, okay, which one of you guys want to take a spin?
Yeah.
Cause a yellow.
Well, that's what happened here. It was Richmond. It was the site of that debacle.
Is that where Clint Boyd?
Yeah, Clint Boyer supposedly had poison ivy on his arm from when he was out hunting, and they told him to quote unquote itch it, which you can't do. You scratch it. But yeah, that was the signal to spin on purpose. And bring out the caution because someone was going to win. Because Newman was going to win and it was going to lock Truex out. So yeah, that whole controversy, that ended Michael Waltrip Racing entirely. It almost ended Martin Truex's career. And so he goes to Furniture Row. And we're like, oh man, what a downgrade, because Michael Waltrip Racing was on the rise. Furniture Row was this, you know, they were out of Denver. That was pretty much all anybody knew about them at the time. Out of Denver, like, really? And that whole sequence of events turned Martin Truex Jr. from, a driver who was going to be known as a pretty good driver, who had a successful enough career, journeyman driver, to probably a Hall of Famer. I mean, how does that work out? Because obviously that 78 team had some magic when he got there. They got him hooked up with Cole Pern. So the best battle on the track right now is, once again, Rick Johnson and Slim Jim Gately. Jason Dulfer is hanging on to just being one lap down. I think Ken Shea just feels no reason to push it right now. He got 2 seconds, almost 3 seconds over Chris Beckman. A full 8 and change over Slim Jim and Rick Johnson. So Ken's just cruising. Where's Ryan Johnson? Because that's the only car that Dulfer could possibly pass. Okay, they're on opposite ends of the track. I don't think that's too likely. Slim Jim, I think he's probably got a little bit of damage to the left front from hitting DJ, and maybe a little bit on the right side from squeezing through between the wall and DJ, but he's hanging in there. He's hanging on to that podium spot. He's holding off
it doesn't
Dent.
look like Rick Johnson has anything for him. He's actually losing ground on him.
Yeah. Yeah, Dent was right there with him, but just can't quite pull him back in. Slowly approaching 10 to go here. Or quickly approaching it, really. Is pretty much the point where Ken Shea starts hearing every noise that car is making. Slim catches a little bit of wall off turn 4. And that knocked the right side in a bit. That'll tighten him up. Might put him back into the clutches of the 52 car. This is not a speedway, but it's just fast enough that the aerodynamics do have an effect. They can tighten the car up. You can get some draft effect down the straightaways. And to go. Look like Rick has anything for him, though. Still, Clem maintains about a half second, 3/10 of a second approximately on Rick. Donald Ritchie showing 12 laps down. I think he may have actually retired that car. No, is that him I see out there? Oh, there he is. Donald Ritchie still making the laps. No substitute for seat time, and if you're trying to learn short tracking, you just stick with it. It's all about turning the laps, not about the finishing spot.
Yeah, there's always somebody to race on the track too, right? Good practice.
Have someone to follow, figure out their line. Woohoo! Man, Dent was slideways off turn 2 there. He is digging. He wants a piece of Slim, and he knows he's got 5 laps to do it in. I don't know if you folks could see it, but when you drive these things, you can definitely see it. He was in a 4-wheel drift there. Probably heated the tires up because he gained and then lost again on Slim. To go this time by. Obviously at this point the next flag ends it, being that we have no overtime here in NASCAR 2003. No green-white checkers. There's 2003 flag rules, and the white flag is now in the air. Ken Shea taking it this time by. And checkers. Ken Shea, absolute dominance. Brings home the win. Slim Jim Gately in 3rd. Rick Johnson 4th. And there's your 2nd place finisher. Chris Beckman all by himself out there. Kind of in no man's land between these two. 5 seconds back, but still strong run for the Levi's Jeans Machine. He didn't get a lot of TV time because he wasn't racing anybody too hard all night. He goes up there and gives a little love tap. Congratulations to the winner, Ken Squeegee Shea, in the Dodge Super Bee. And look at that. The one time he doesn't overshoot his pits is when it doesn't count.
I'll go down and pick up the winners.
All right. Thank you, Dan. Had the wrong pedal down. Yeah, Doris says, good race, son. Nice finish. Absolutely. Those are the type of runs that make championships. And, yeah, 3rd place against this tough competition. That is no shame there. All right, I can't type. There. So there were your points coming in tonight. We saw Slim Jim Gately 6 points up over Jason Dulfer, who did everything he could out there tonight. I think he brought it home 7th with a lap lead, so he was 4 or 5 spots back of Slim. That's good. Points management there, not giving up a lot. Because trying to chase him around this place is tough. And it looks like we do have our podium finishers rounded up. Slim, man, did someone coat your pit stall in Crisco tonight?
Oh, you saw both of those?
I saw both of those, and by the way, both of you guys did it. Both you and Ken overshot both times.
Both times. Yeah.
Did you see me clip the wall twice?
Oh yeah, I saw the right side of your wall was creased pretty good by the end. The car rather was creased pretty good too.
Yeah, I did it once with Ken behind me, and then I decided just to get out of his way, and then later on, Rick Johnson was behind me, and I clipped it again.
Oh yeah, he was nipping at your heels, but you held him off. Yeah. Man, he other than the pit overshoots, what more did you need to deal with Squeegee there? Because you were definitely fast on the short runs. And then it just sort of fell off about halfway through.
I mean, I'm racing my buddy Ken. That's what can I say?
It's Ken Shea on a short track. What you gonna do?
I did all I could do with him. That's what I've been doing with him for about 20 years. So
Yeah, I know the feeling. Trust me.
I do manage to beat him every now and then, though. But I think he's beat me more than I beat him over the years.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, it's definitely a great run anyway. Great points night for sure. Should extend your lead ever so slightly over Jam and J, as yes, we do have
Points
an
are
update
up.
here. As predicted, 4-point gain on Jason Dulfer puts you 10 points up here, 7 races into the season. So I ain't heard no fat lady, but you're looking pretty stout in your quest for number 2 here.
Well, don't jinx me.
I'd be very careful not to pick you, Jinxie, or nothing, man. I don't want to bring down the wrath of Mama Gately on me.
No, you would not want that. Trust me.
She was out there cheering for you as usual. She says, "Good race, son. Nice finish." And absolutely true. Great. Those are the type of runs championships are made of. And meanwhile, your second place finisher out on an island. Sorry you didn't get much screen time tonight, but you didn't have to race against anybody too much there at the end there, Chris, but looked like a good strategy run. How was your run tonight, man?
Yeah, it was okay. I mean, I felt like I ran a really decent race. I didn't have anything for, just straight speed for Ken or Slim, which is not really a surprise, but felt like I might have gotten away with short pitting those guys, but I think Ken seen me. I thought I was going to snooker him, but he came in and didn't let me get too much of an advantage. But I really worked my buns off on those older tires in that last run to stay up there, and got lucky working traffic a little bit better than the 2 cars behind me and managed to come home in second. But yeah, tough. I felt like I ran a really good race and was still 5 seconds behind Ken at the end. What do you do?
Well, 2 seconds back on 2 green flag stops. That's against the short track ace like that. That's a pretty good run, man. That's nothing to hang your head about. And as far as the short pitting went, I don't know if you guys saw it. Christopherson was leading the short pit charge, and on his second pit, he slid and nailed the pit wall, speared the car, killed the engine.
I wondered what happened there. Yeah, he had kind of inspired me to get in there. I was going to go the lap before I seen him go, so I thought, well, I'll let him go first, and I'll go the next time. And, okay.
So I was curious to see how that strategy was going to play out, and then it ended in disaster.
Did he GP the wall?
He absolutely GP'd the wall.
Oh, man.
Anyway, yeah, it was a good run. 41 car ran good, thanks to Highline Racing. Thanks to all the guys here, Ryan Johnson, everybody who makes us still work on Fridays. Sorry we missed Milt tonight, but thanks, Sean, for everything you do up here. We appreciate you guys.
Thanks, man. Yep. Yeah, Milty's off seeing his mom tonight, so we hope they have a good visit. She deserves it after raising Milt, I'd say. And Ken Shea back to back there after also dominating the Walt Disney Truck Run there. Man, I don't know what more can I say about that run. Were you concerned about Slim or the short pitters there at the end?
I was keeping my eye on Slim. I seen him pit, and I went in. But yeah, it was a great race. I seen him hit the wall a little bit. I didn't know he got that much damage on it. And I had to make up for Tuesday night when Shane, he just kicked my butt.
Well, you kicked your own butt, dude. You got yourself an end of longest line on the last run, and you just couldn't quite get to him in time.
Yeah, and then I was steering instead of steering with my pedals instead of the wheel. Tonight I did. I used my pedals instead of my wheel.
Yeah, that's what you guys do around here.
Yeah. And I learned my lesson because I was cranking it on Tuesday. But it was a good race. Slim, always a blast racing you. You too, Chris.
Yep, good job, dude. Good job.
Yeah, great job.
Yeah, so you've been away for a while, Ken, and all of a sudden you show up when some of these short tracks come around. You gotta stick out the rest of the season, or you got plans for next season? What's up, man?
I probably won't. Luckily, I got this week off, and maybe next week.
Well, awesome. It's always good to see the Super B roll through the gate. And I picked you tonight, so you bucked the jinx.
That's good.
Yeah, so there you go. I've actually been pretty good as far as jinxing goes this season. I don't think I've screwed too many people, except maybe when Slim Blue's engine or something like that.
Well, it's not a jinx anymore, though.
Yeah, maybe it's not. Maybe I'll have to go back and review, look at the replays, and see who I picked throughout the year. And I think if what's the cutoff? But if only like 3 of the 12 turned out to be jinxes, can we declare it dead?
I think so.
I think so.
Yeah, we'll think about it.
That's good napkin math. I like that. All right, well, thanks again for joining us here on the post-race show. Our podium finishers once again, Slim Jim Gately, also your point leader by 10 points there. Chris Beckman, one of our newest admins, DJ Sorrentino as well, stepping up lately. We thank you for that as well, Chris. And, of course, Ken Shea, the short track dominator, did his thing out there again tonight here at Richmond. Thank you all for joining us here in the post-race show. We'll see you next week, Milty. Have a good visit with Mom. And we thank everybody for joining us out there on YouTube, liking, subscribing, commenting, getting the engagement going. That helps us get noticed, get the word out that this game is alive. FSB is here, keeping NASCAR 2003 alive in 2022. Did you think that was going to happen when you bought this thing back then? I thought we were going to be like, 10 versions easily, or on to R Factor or something, but nope. We're still here doing it with NASCAR 2003, 19 years later. Come on out and join us if you want to get on the track with these guys, see what you got against them. FSBRacing.com. Sam Young, keeping the league going as our owner and promoter. He'll gladly process your application. We thank, as always, our sponsor, Farmer Brothers Contract, and putting up the hardware these guys are racing for. And next week is... What is next week? We did North Wilkesboro, we did Martinsville... Bristol completes the short track season run here. Great idea that Ryan had to replicate the September of the Winston Cup season during this era, which was called short track season. Those 4 short tracks in a row, and it's been a whole lot of fun. Looking forward to going out with my favorite short track in Bristol. Maybe I won't stink up the show on Tuesday night on that one. But until then, for FSB Racing Live, I've been Sean Reap, and we'll see you next week at Bristol.
Just take a second and breathe. Let the pain and frustration